Money for a moment, the money we don't have, from downsizing vehicles to cutting out the delicacies we all like. This is how consumers are managing this barrage of local price increases, electricity, fuel, etc., etc. Andrea Kotlolo went to shopping centres and fuel stations to find out how consumers are coping.
Consumers are watching their wallets more than ever before. An affordability index shows a basic food basket is 9% more than it was a year ago. And the petrol price is the highest it's ever been. But wait, there's more. From next month, Eskom will also be taking more from you. So, how are people cutting back?
Well, fuel is the biggest issue for me. So I drive a fuel guzzler. It's a Jeep Wrangler. So it kind of sits in the garage now. It's too expensive to be able to drive it around.
I've sort of reduced on insurance and alcohol. So the rest we're still consuming and buying. We can't stop buying petrol, unfortunately.
I actually had to cut out my car insurance because it was so expensive and I couldn't afford paying the car insurance while the petrol is so high.
Major retailers say they can see the struggle on the shop floors.
People have also got certain budgets for fuel. And if they exceed that budget, they just don't go anywhere. And that affects us here on feet-wise. And also their spend. Because now if they do need to go, they're going to now take money from another budget to add to fuel and cut down on what they're buying. So of course, again, your basket value would drop and your feet also drop in the store.
Not extremely well. I think especially coming out of COVID into the increase, the financial strain on everyone is quite high. So my personal example is I've moved in with my brother now, just to cut costs on living on my own, groceries and all of those things. So we all combine our funds together and kind of just live together itself.
Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana kept tax increases at bay and even announced a 0% increase on fuel levies last week. But that won't go far, as consumers will have to watch their spending. Andrea Kotlolo, Johannesburg.